Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I'm your host, Angelina Wilson. Hopefully you can hear this. I will be ordering a microphone. Today's case is the case of Denise Sheehy. And if you saw my short yesterday, you know that tomorrow we will be doing a case out of the grand old state of Maine in honor of my mother's 70th birthday, or what would have been. Denise disappeared on the 7th of July, 1970 from Queens, New York. She was born in 1954, which means she would be 70. She was 16 at the time she disappeared, just 5'3" and 103 pounds. She was wearing extra small blue shorts, a red and white top, white clog sandals size 5.5, a gold boys school ring, and a gold ring with her initials DS. She had brown hair and brown eyes. Her ears were pierced. She was last seen leaving home at the Metz apartment complex in the 4800 block of 46th Street in the Woodside neighborhood of the borough of Queens. And that happened to be her sister's 19th birthday. She had an argument with her mother over dinner because her mother thought she had been drinking alcohol. She left the house. She was mad. She didn't take anything with her. A neighbor saw her climb over a fence behind the building and leave the complex via an adjacent Metz building. She never returned home. Her boyfriend was in Pennsylvania with his family when she disappeared, so he didn't have a clue. But he did come home to assist with the search. Denise's father has passed away, but her mother and sister are still alive and are still looking for her, although she has been declared legally dead. Oh, she has never been declared legally dead. Her case remains unsolved. Denise grew up with both of her parents, her two sisters, Lorraine and Pat. The three girls shared a bedroom because the apartment was tiny. The last person that she spoke to was her boyfriend on the telephone. Her mother thought she smelled alcohol in her breath and told her she would tell her father, and she just was furious. But she didn't take anything with her, so I think she went up for a walk to cool off, and something happened to her. Her parents didn't report her missing till the next morning, which makes sense, especially back then. At one point, the family got an unconfirmed tip that Denise was seen in Maine. And the family drove up to Maine, but the tip didn't pan out. The family has also taken up the arduous task of looking at unidentified remains on the Doe Network, I'm assuming. But they've looked at tons of pictures of unidentified remains. I can't even imagine the horror of that. On February 20th of each year, Lorraine still lights a church candle for her missing sister. So if you have any information, you can call the New York State Division of Criminal Justice at 800-346-3543. That's 800-346-3543. Yeah, it's sad. It truly is. I feel like she went to cool off, take a walk, cool off, that sort of thing. She didn't take anything. And I'm thinking somebody grabbed her, or somebody picked her up that she knew, and she figured, well, I'll go for a ride and come home, and it didn't happen. Or someone picked her up that she didn't know, and she got in the car because she was angry anyway, and she just figured she'd take a ride. Either which way, I don't think it ended well. I don't think she's one of these you're gonna find had a whole life. I just don't, unfortunately. But it's my opinion, and my opinions can be right and they can be wrong. So, and what a great lead-in to our case tomorrow where they talked about Maine. It was totally by accident, but it's a great lead-in. So, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. God bless you. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 by August 4th here and 200 over on Punky's World, my fun channel. Bye, guys.